Life often pushes us high performing parents into constant state of force. You hold everything together all day long for everyone else, even when the body is asking for rest. So today I'm going to be looking into talking about moving from that force-based power into a calmer internal power that actually supports you versus drains you. I got to tell you, when it comes to force power, I am so familiar with it, it's not even funny. We are actually programmed, a lot of us, from an early age to force power. Act like you have confidence, build like you have confidence, and move forward. We are taught at a young age when we go to interviews, even though you're nervous and scared, do your research, get to know the company, and walk in like you own it, and you'll get the job. I was force-based living for 30 plus years in my career. It doesn't help that I also have a dominant personality. So when things got friction, I would force and push even more. So force-based living was something I had to unprogram and reprogram the calm internal power. So everything felt like I had no control. Although I was trying to control everything, I was overfunctioning. I needed that certainty, that grasp. I needed to understand what was going to happen next, so I was prepared for it. My inner dialogue was constantly telling me, I've got to be prepared. I was constantly predicting that other person and what they were going to do, what they were going to say, and how they were going to act and react to certain situations. So I was ready and either force-based power to handle that confrontation, or I was in a loving, caring mode. Whichever it was, I was always planning and preparing, constantly wondering what was wrong with me because I always had to have that control, didn't know how to let it go. And of course, it left me feeling like I was not worthy. I was not competent. It left me feeling small. It left me feeling like I was never enough. And WTF was always my go-to. So I've got to ask you, as a viewer, what is one phrase that you use against yourself? When you do stuff and you have a little hiccup or a little mistake, do you call yourself stupid? Do you say WTF like I always did? Do you say to yourself, I can't do this? Do you say to yourself, this is hard? Do you say to yourself, what is happening right now? Why does this keep happening to me? And then I invite you, what is one small shift that you can say instead? Invite curiosity in. Instead of judgment, bring in curiosity and ask yourself, really pay attention, because attention drives your energy. And when you pay attention to how you're going about your world and how you think about yourself, and you can catch yourself and shift it, it can shift everything. So instead of saying WTF like I did all the time, and in case the viewers are wondering what that is, it's what the fuck. Ask yourself, what can you say instead of I'm stupid? So instead of beating yourself up in judgment, get curious. Instead of why is this happening? What can I learn from this right now? What is happening to me over and over again that I can learn from to help stop that repetitive action? What is it within me that I can shift and have a different view? Because there's often multiple perspectives. We get to choose the narrative. So if the narrative is causing you frustration and tension, maybe it's time to change that narrative. Now, I have to say, in order for me to shift my narrative, I had to seek help from outside sources because I felt like I did not know what I did not know, and I felt I needed help to go about it. So that's when I joined a small group that were learning about how to calm their nervous system, how to learn about themselves and why they are the way they are, and why we do the things we do, and tapping into that and really relaxing the body in every session through meditations, through guided listening. The leader of the group actually often practiced light language. I was foreign to light language. I never really heard it before, but it really calmed the nervous system. So finding a safe space to land, finding a soft spot where you can learn at your own pace, where people can give you that space to ask questions, get your questions answered without judgment, or even just come and share your wins, your experiences, no matter if they're good or bad, so we can learn, grow, and hold each other together. And because of that, I've created these pods, these safe spaces in my Annihilation Edge community. But the community is a spot where it all comes together. The deep dive happens in the group coaching memberships, where you get access to more intense information. There are live Zoom calls, more resources. You get access to all the replays of every meeting. Secondly, is ignite your personal power. This is a great space for anybody who's just stepping in and learning for the first time because it's online. There's no pressure of a group, there's no pressure of anything happening other than you doing it at your own pace. But both of these give you access to the online community. So if you do have questions, you can come in and get them answered. During Ignite Your Personal Power, I also hold live virtual calls. So you'll be able to tap into those as well if you ever have any questions. Because I know with online training, we often hit road bumps. And if it's progressive upon each other and you don't have somebody to reach out and get your questions answered, you tend to not finish. I don't want to see that happen. So I am launching Ignite Your Personal Power come January. So if you want to dive into the wait list, you'll have that opportunity as well. But if you just need a soft space to land right now because you're not quite ready for that, then just come join the community. The community itself is brand new. We're just getting started at this point when I'm recording this video. So we only have a few members at the moment, but I want to build this community to be something powerful, to be a safe landing for you at the end of your day. So instead of sitting there scrolling on social media that may have crazy, funny videos that have no meaning, just numb you, or sitting there surfing things like Facebook and seeing articles that may get you riled up and in a negative state, come into the community instead and spend your time there. Scroll through the comments, go through the learnings, go through the teachings, ask your questions, share your wins through the week, share your micro changes. Focus on one tiny little thing and come in and share in the community. Community is all about community. So it's important we collaborate and work together. And it's a soft, safe place where you can come land without judgment, without ridicule. And it'll help you learn not to be so judgmental on yourself. So if you want to learn more about how you can connect with me in these ways, I will have the links below in the comments. If you want to reach out, definitely reach out. I'd love to have a conversation if you'd like to have more information. Do not hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube channel, come into the community at any time, touch base on social media as well. I'm here to support you the best way I know how, and it all starts with micro momentum and calm inner power. Take care, everyone. We'll talk again soon.